The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Morning, guys. James, good morning. Fellas, Friday. It's Friday. Randy, Sue, good morning. Chris, good morning. Hamid, good morning. Guys, last day of the week, at least the trade week. Another full week left in July. And then we got to grind through August, and we're back into the full swing. Volatility has been pretty strong this morning. We had a long on the NASDAQ at 654, went to 2 targets. You guys looking at your 3 minutes. We had a short at 7:30, went to all 3 targets. So we're trading up and down, which is great. Jim, good morning. For those of you guys that paid attention to my targets yesterday in the room, NASDAQ got targets. I mean, all of them. I'll show you what it looks like right now. This is a daily. So I'm watching the daily, right? So we've eclipsed that support zone. That's gone. We've got support, down here somewhere around 360, 350. If we blow that 350 number, give or take, about 100 points lower, this could get really brutal. Yesterday we had about 10,000 net sellers in the NASDAQ. Good morning, Todd. Coming into the session, we have another 1,200 and change. Gold, another 1,600 buyers. We have not gotten to my 1903 target. We've come pretty close, 96, almost 97. You can see the volatility, and this is pre-market, guys. We're trading at an 80 tick range already in the pre-market. You've got about, believe it or not, 800 buyers in the Russell. Gold 1,600, crude 1,500, almost 1,600 buyers. The ES about 11,000, just over 11,000 net sellers. Good morning, Stephen. Very good morning to you. We're starting to flop again. But if you look at, these are the moves in the NASDAQ today, guys. Now this is 630. Came out of this consolidation in the, early European session, broke up into VWAP, failed at VWAP with a negative delta at 630, back down, started this move here at 651, and then this down move again about 715. And now we're getting an up move again. That's a nice move. It's a nice trade here too. In any event, trade accordingly, guys. There are open, hey Floyd, good, very early morning to you. Open gaps on the NQ at 10,267 from July 1 and 2. Hey Todd. Yeah, my money would be on any pullbacks, probably dust them. I think they're going to get dusted. I mean, if the NASDAQ can get anywhere near 500, I think that's going to get beat to death. Although, let me just tell you what I see. Right now, I see support around 423, which is probably where we're going to head back to. I see 423. If we can break up through 461, we go to 71, 88, 98. We could actually get a bid. As crazy as this sounds, we could actually bid 513, 547. I mean, we could actually bid all the way up to 10,597. I'm not saying today, but it could. I mean, we'll see what we get. We trade what we see, but a break of this low at set 376 is going to get smashed again. Promises to be volatile, trade accordingly. Currently, my bonds are on. My ZB bot, my gold bots are on, as is silver. Just looking around, that's what I see, guys. Yeah, what was yesterday's close, Floyd? I'm not sure what the close was. 545. Yeah, I mean, I see it. We could easily get to 40. Well, we could get to 47. If we get back, if we get above 66, I mean, we could go right to 622. I don't know that that happens. We do have big earnings next week. In any event, gold is into some support here. Probably get a small bounce back up and out of here. Gold, if gold breaks 97.7, it'll be a quick zip again, day high. We'll see what we get today, fellas. For those of you guys that are here on trial, good morning and welcome back. For most of you, today will be your last day in the room. I hope you guys have enjoyed the trial. Somewhere around 10:30, 45, or 10:45, I will go over the room, a little bit on the robot, talk about membership. We'll go over the weekly totals. We'll talk about the charts and go from there. I'll quickly check news. I don't know if we have anything today. Nada. 10 o'clock, new home sales. 9:45, preliminary market PMI, nothing. New home sales, nothing. We have nothing. American Express reported this morning. I think they beat. Verizon, I paid no attention to. Let's see here. Verizon beat on the bottom and beat on the top. Dana, where you been, man? I haven't seen you around in a bit. If you've been around, you've been awfully quiet. American Express beat on the bottom, missed on the top. I can tell you I haven't used my American Express in a month. So I'm contributing to that miss. Won't stop them from sending me my $750 renewal next month, though. In any event, we're here. I'll read the disclaimer, guys, and we'll see if we can't take a little more from them today. U.S. government required disclaimer: futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Don't trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. We're good to go. Breaking out above 041. It's got to get about 042. We hit second target. I'm milking it now. $5,200 buyers in gold. Anybody long? We should get to 052 or 3. Is there anybody long? Okay, James. Okay, Gary. Good. Couple minutes, fellas. Okay, Chris. $45 million to buy. That's not inspiring. Let's see what we got going on here. Guys, my bots are all on. I mean, it's moot because they're all well into shorts. The only thing that may take trades today is going to be the 15 range. Just over a minute and a half. I'll move this off the screen. I'm break even +1. I'll move this off the screen momentarily. Let's get back up through 3.5. NASDAQ's coming down to 391 if anybody's short. 391. Any pullback, guys, in a roll is going to give it hell, I think. $30 seconds, guys. I'm going to move this off the screen. I'm break even in 1. Can't lose money. Fellas, on my 15 range, I am starting. Normally, I start with the 5 and 10 range settings. I'm starting with the 1 and the 3 minutes. I'm not looking to catch longs. Okay? We're off. Here comes 391. Gold is out, up 57 ticks. And there's 391, and then some. If we break through this 76 area, 75.50, it gets beat to death again. Beat to death again. I really want to see a retracement. There's our retracement. There's our first short. First target, not quite, and out. Not quite second. I'm not looking for retracement trades. Let me get this break even off. We're trying to bounce down in here, but all right, guys. Now we may get a bounce back up. I went back to the 5 and 10 range for now. $196 tick range. That's awfully fast. We're holding that bottom at 77. We could bounce back up to 28.
Order filled.
That just fire a short. Yep.
Order filled.
Now it flopped into a long. I'm going to get out of that 5 and 10 range.
Stop. Order filled. Order filled.
Get out of that 5 and 10 range. Stay with the 1 and 3. It's too fast. I'll look for a short up near 13, 14. We could trade back to 28. Not many buyers in here. But we're going to trade back, it looks like, to 28 resistance, fellas. Now they're buying them. Almost to 28. There it is, 28. 28. That's resistance.
Order filled.
That's the 15 range.
Target filled.
First target, second target. Third target hit. I'm milking it. 91 again, we should come to. It's auto trailing. Oh, we just missed. Missed again.
Target filled.
Got it. She's ripping. 209 ticks, guys. 209.
Target order filled.
I don't know what filled. Oh, crude on the 3 minute. Got first target. That was quick. Crude on the Uniranko fired a short. We break that 77 area, guys, and it's doomed. 77, this thing is doomed. Bye. There it goes. It's dead. Quick 10 handle move. We are now heading into the abyss. $1,800 sellers. I hope you guys are short. I told you, below that 77. Nice, Jerry. Very nice. Up 1,300. I know you're done trading, right? ES is coming down as well. There's my 350. Let me go back to my hourly real quick. If we break below 347, it will continue to get annihilated. Annihilated. If you guys paid attention, I told you if it breaks that 77, anybody short? Guys, this is big trade. Anybody, James is short. Anybody else short? Thank you, Charles. This is the area that's got to break now in the hourly. Nice job, Ken. I mean, wave goodbye. This thing is, the NASDAQ's going to have to pack a lunch now because there's no, I have no support on this NASDAQ. What got target? Oh, crude. I got both targets on the bot. Both targets hit. Yeah, we lost 3,200 on the ES. Guys, this is Bloodbath Central. I gave you the trade. You'd only be up like 50 handles. Anybody that, okay, or good. Anybody that, guys, if you pay attention in this room, you cannot help but make money. If you don't pay attention or do your own thing, I can't help. And if if you're afraid to put risk on, then there's nothing I can do. Let's get, here's our retracement. We're not going very far. We could trade back up to that 77 area where it broke from. I doubt it. I'm not really paying attention to this, but this thing again, I'll have to look at the settings. Missed by 4 ticks again. Same thing as yesterday. Missed first target by 4 ticks. And it's going to want to hold 41.
Order filled.
Shut it off. Done. At your 15 range again.
Target filled.
First target.
Target filled.
Second target.
Target.
I couldn't move it. 2 trades, back green, right? I screwed up, owner failure. Left the bot on while I was changing time frames. It took 2 trades in the interim. Again, operator screw up. That was down 1,000 and change. 2 trades, I'm back up 260. In my opinion, there is very little hope for the NASDAQ today. Very little hope. I'll tell you where I see us coming. I can't move my chart. I'll give you guys a target, but I can't move the chart. The 3 minutes are going to take on the NASDAQ will never get a trade today. You got 500 buyers in here. They could pump this thing back up to 77. You're up 21.20. Time to hit the shower. And you mean it this time? Nice job. You're up over 4 grand in 2 days. Nice work. Isn't nice. Got to come down through 47.5. More buyers. $358 ticks, guys. This is not for the faint of heart. Not for the faint of heart.
Order filled. Stop filled.
$358's on the ticks, guys. I'm just saying, this is not. And we've got really nothing anyplace else. The YM is trying to turn up on the bot. See what we get on the next candle. They're buying them back, guys. They bought back 1,000 contracts in the last few minutes.
Order filled. Stop filled.
God dang this NASDAQ, man. Nope, failed. Failed. First target's off, YM. Let me move this, guys.
Order filled. Stop filled.
I don't know what the heck filled where. Oh. Anybody's data freezing? You guys keeping up?
Order filled.
It's another short on the 15 range. It's too fast. It can't even adjust targets. Let's see if we can find something a little slower.
Stop filled.
All right, well, it says we're down to 144 ticks. Looks like if the ES, YM, or NASDAQ roll on the small time frames, we're going to get trades. Copper is bid.
Order filled.
Order filled where? I don't see a trade, guys. Hang on, fellas. Unless it's short on the Russell, which it could be. My chart's frozen. Yeah, it is. It's short on the Russell. My chart's frozen, but here it is.
Target filled.
First target off on the Russell.
Stop filled.
Out at break even. Yeah, and my chart's frozen. That chart is frozen. I've actually got a few charts that are frozen. I've shut gold off. Back up to about 185 ticks.
Order filled.
Another short on the
Target filled.
first target filled on the 15 range. Waffling.
Stop filled.
Gold's turned back up. All buyers, guys, in gold. All right, my Russell is back working. Well, it was. What does that mean? What is green light internet? I don't know what that is. Yes, I have fiber optics. I have 1 gig. Let me go. It's 15 range is trying again. ES shorted on the 8 range. Volatility is stiff, guys. Really stiff. Even on the ES.
Order filled.
Come on down, dog. Come on. Come on. No. You stinker. Come on. Stop trading sideways. Sell.
Target filled.
First target. We're trading sideways. Come on, yes.
Order filled.
Out. There's second target. Come on, yes. Let me see this again. Should come. ES is holding a shard of support at 3,200. I mean, that's a psychologically important number, right? They're going to want to defend that. $20,000 net sellers in the ES, 21,000. NASDAQ, if it breaks up through 68 quarter, can work back close to 88, 89. And we got a bid. New home sales data, 700,000. Guys, we're down to 400 contracts. If we can get a pullback and then it turned back up, we're looking for the long. There's 84. I think we head back over 400. We're going to get pretty darn close to 400. 10-4.
Stop fill.
On what? Oh, ES. New home sales data. You're long ES, guys, if you're an ES trader. Target 1,750. Well above the 700,000. All right. See if we can get a pullback here and then turn back up. We're down to 300 net sellers on the NASDAQ.
Order filled.
300 net sellers.
Filled. Target filled.
Here's your Russell. We are green delta. I can't move it, guys. I'm trying to move it. Russell is one tick from target, first target. Come on. It's frozen. Here, I can show it to you here. It's right here. Came one tick to first target. There's 400.
Order target filled.
What filled and got target? Oh, never mind. Right here. And silver is long. Silver's went long. One contract off on the, yeah. Thank you, guys. Again, here's the problem, right? I'm giving you what I see. Many of you guys want to trade what you think. So you come in and you see this, blistering move down in the pre-market, and then slightly after the open, and you guys get hell-bent on shorts. And I would bet very few of you guys took that long. I'm watching the delta. I see the buyers. And I'm telling you, it's longs. How many guys took that long to 400? How many? 2 of you. Three, four. Okay, 4 guys. We got 200 plus in this room. Todd took the ES. Anybody take my ES? I told you. I gave you the trade, fellas. I mean, okay. Look, break out of this little bull flag. I gave you the first target, 7.5, and final target at 9. I mean, I don't care if you guys take no trades. But, then you say to me, how come I don't make any money? If you're afraid to trade, fellas, you're afraid of risk. You're in the wrong business. We're going to 428 eventually. No, I watch the delta. My delta starts accruing, Gary, at 6 p.m. Eastern.
Target filled.
Second target filled on the Russell. All right. My delta starts accruing at 6 p.m. Eastern when the Globex session opens. But I'm watching buyers and sellers on every single, candle. Guys, we had 3,000 sellers. We now have 200 buyers. So what's happened? It bought back 3,200 contracts. I don't care what happened 5 minutes ago. It's not germane to what's happening now. I'm telling you where we're going, 428. We're going to 428. I'm not saying it's a straight shot, but we're going to 428. We're due for a pullback. Gold, humongous winner. I gave that, guys, to you. Humongous winner. NASDAQ, enormous on the short and long side. ES, great trade. Final target was 4.5, 5 handles. It's a nice ES trade.
Order filled.
Well, it wouldn't shock me if it shorted again today. I mean, that wouldn't shock me. But remember, in order for them to, run this thing, I still think we're going to 28 first. In order for them to run this thing back down, they've got to run it back up. Look, here's what these guys are doing, right? We in the room are trading $1. We're trading against people that are trading $1,000. Okay. What happens to all of these guys down here? They get freaking buried. So what happens? What happens? They start short covering. What happens when they short cover? It propels this higher, right? And then up in here, then you get these guys that say, okay, well, I should be long, right? Then they start getting in here and they're saying, okay, I feel pretty good about this. And who's selling them the contracts? The guys with $1,000, because they can take the heat. You can't. I mean, if you're trading, a $200,000 or $300,000 account and you're short 2 contracts from the bottom, you don't care. If you're trading a $20,000 account and you're short 2 contracts from the bottom, right now you're sucking gas. You're down $4,000 or $5,000. God forbid you're trading a $5,000 account. And in this volatility, all they're going to do is keep running it the other way. Why do I say we're going to 428? It's VWAP. So yeah, we're slowing down. We're running out of gas. But if you look at where this thing has been, look at it today. Look at this move. Here's your low, 300. It's up 106 points. Again, if you're a position trader or a swing trader, you don't care if you're down 100 points. It's only $2,000. If you're a day trader, yeah, now you're starting to get a little anxious. I told you we're going to 28. Who paid attention? Who's long? To trade. Where can we go to? That's the question. See, I'm talking too much. All right, we got resistance here, but here's where I think we work up to. We could work all the way back up to 10,594. We can go to 594. So let's look at a 15-minute because I care about other charts. What's my 15-minute doing? Higher lows, higher highs. 15 minutes trying to turn up. If you guys are here on trial and you're not a member on Monday, seriously, good luck. Good luck to you. I don't mean to sound arrogant, but
Target filled.
target filled where? Oh, silver. Silver got both targets. Bot shut off. Done. It's up 825. We'll do totals in a bit. Both targets hit on silver. Okay. Almost a target. Think we get it? I do. At least first. Kenny. So one of our trials has been trading micros.
Target filled.
Target filled. Yesterday and today. He's up 900 today, 500 yesterday trading micros. Kenny, how many micros are you trading? May I ask? Is there anybody long, fellas? Between 2 and 8, depending on the stop. Okay. Is there anybody long, fellas? Okay. Dejan, Rick, Craig, we got a bunch of guys long. Okay, Jacques, Todd. All right, fellas. Craig, good job, fellas. Randy, good job, guys. Rick's up 1100. Guys, I want to just got out of NQ. Gary, okay, fellas. I would like to give a shout out to
Stop filled.
stop filled where? No idea what was where. I didn't even know we had a trade on. I don't see a trade. Oh, Russell, my bad. Russell went to a loss. I know Ingmar's long. I want to give a shout out, guys, to my little brother who, for years, I have pleaded with him to learn to trade. For years. Hey, Jeff. Okay, Andy. And he has started about 6 or 8 weeks ago. And the one cool thing he's up some 16,000 since the middle of July. Now, he has no bad habits. He has no prior bad experiences. He doesn't know anything about trading. Nothing. All he does is listen to what I say. Well, sometimes having no bad experience is a benefit, right? Hang on, guys. You're too stupid to know what to do. That's not the case. More buyers, guys. More buyers. We just keep going and going and going and going and going. You just took 3 trades on the NQ in the last 20 minutes with 3 contracts listening and order flow up 1655. Nice job, Jeff. Great job. Great job. Guys, we're going higher. I promise you, we're going higher. They bought everything back from 3,000 negative delta, give or take, to up 1,300. They bought them all back. What did they do? They sucked in every retail trader on the planet and then forced them to cover to send this higher. I mean, you guys understand this, right? Gold still hanging on to 1,900. Is there anybody on trial that has any questions, fellas? I mean, I'm going to be going over this stuff in a bit with you. So let's take a look at where we're at. NASDAQ's still off 107. S&P is off 13, and the Dow's off 50. One correction since my apologies. So my brother has informed me since mid-June he's up $30,010. I literally have tried to get him into trading for at least 5 years. Literally. No, he does not have the bot. He does not have the bot. He does not have order flow. They want to know if you offer mentorship, Rick. He does not have order flow. All he does is listen to me. That's all he knows how to do. Listen to me. What are the white and yellow indicators on the black chart? I don't know. White where? These lines, these white lines on the chart? Yeah, I'm looking at the NQ, but I don't know what you're asking me, Jim. So these white lines, which I pay no attention to, sorry, Mark. I don't think he is. Those white lines are kind of what we call or refer to as price magnets. And what those white lines denote, if you look at that specific tick where the lines are, you'll notice that the buyers and sellers are matched or within one tick. So here you've got 11 sellers, 10 buyers, 10 sellers, 11 buyers, 28 by 28, 26 by 27. So that specific price point, that specific tick. So in this instance, let's just use this top one, 51.50. Neither the buyers or the sellers won that specific tick. And it just prints that white line. I pay no attention to them. None. Now, as far as the other colored line, white and yellow lines, I don't see yellow lines, so I have no idea what you're referring to, Jim. Yellow indicator. You mean the box, Jim? The box? On this 15 range, I don't see a yellow indicator. Oh, white and gold. Those are moving averages. Moving averages. Go back to last week's or 2 weeks ago education. I talked all about it. We're just pausing, guys. This has been a monster run up from 10-3, 150 points. It's just a pause. I do, Andy. I pay attention to the imbalances as well as it depends on, what, what I'm looking to do. But cumulative delta is obviously important to me. Again, just a pullback. So we know where our resistance is, 62, and our support, 38, right? If we come down through that 38, if we don't bounce off 38, then we'll probably come down. Where'd we bounce? 38. What's our support? 38. If we break that little support area, this is just sideways movement. That's all it is. She's huffing and a puffing. Small sellers in here. I'd like to see him pull this thing back up into 550 area for the reload to just completely annihilate it again. But who knows? They could run this thing up the flagpole. I don't know who would be long. Although, I mean, as a position, although next week is big earnings week. No trades on the ES Unirenco today.
Order filled. Order canceled.
NASDAQ all the way back to 400. We're probably now headed down to 87 on any bounce up. I'm surprised they haven't tried to get back to VWAP. I think they will. Gold wants to pull back. I still think gold sees 94.4.
Target filled.
There's first target anyways on the YM, on the bot. If we come down below 87, we're heading down to 323. Long way down. Below 87, 323. It's going to roll. It's going to get dusted.
Stop filled.
And this hasn't done much today. I'll shut that off, guys. We're going to go another 10 minutes or so, and then I'm going to talk to the trial members, answer their questions, explain the room a little bit, their options for membership, and then I'll get you guys on your way. All right, Patrick, see you Monday. Have a great weekend. Guys, give me 1 minute if you